In today's video is now a good time to get a shredded six-pack. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and with all the stuff that's going on, you guys continue to send me just amazing questions. So today's question comes from my Instagram direct message. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen here for you. You guys send me your questions. Now I try to keep up with as many of them as I can, and it's just because I don't reply today doesn't mean I'm not gonna answer it. I save them and I'm going through them according to what I feel is most appropriate for right now. And this is a great question. And if you like this type of information, and if you're interested in giving me feedback on what type of videos you'd like to see, well, hit the subscribe button, join this community, comment below, and let's discuss all the things that we can be doing right now and in the future. And for today's question, the first thing I like to do is I like to read it off, and then I want to discuss it with you because I have some thoughts. Everybody on YouTube is saying we should either be at maintenance or a slight surplus with the current situation. People are saying calorie deficit will result in muscle loss and should be avoided at all costs. Is cutting really not an option? I was looking to get a six-pack for the first time in my life this summer. Greetings from London. Take care. Now, my specific thought around should we be cutting right now is absolutely. If it's something that gets you excited, that's really the most important factor. I think the people that are worried about muscle loss are those that are concerned that we're not going to be able to go to the gym and therefore we're going to lose muscle, especially if we restrict calories. However, what the literature shows us, which I've talked about in many videos, is that we don't actually lose muscle, or it doesn't disappear unless we completely stop training, like bed rest, for 3 weeks. So if you're able to keep up with some form of training, right? If you can find a bar at your house to do some pull-ups, if you've got a couple dumbbells, if you can do some push-ups, some body weight jump squats, okay, some single leg hip thrusts, you can find ways to creatively work out. I have a free at-home workout guide on ProPhysique.com/programs. I'll link it below, which is created by Danny Kirschko, one of the coaches for ProPhysique. And it's a great example of all the variety of stuff that you can do at your home. So if you're excited about getting shredded and showing off your abs for the first time, then do it. I'll be honest, when this whole thing started, I started a fat loss phase for a few reasons. One, there's only a few things we can control right now. Kind of we're stuck at home. I have the fortune of having a home gym. I have the fortune of Icon Meals sending me food. We still have plenty of access to groceries as well. So we've actually, as a family, been a little bit more health conscious. Me and my wife are going for daily walks. I've also started doing a yoga program, which if you guys are interested, I will get you a code for. The company reached out to me and I was very interested in trying yoga. So I've been doing that. So I'm looking to do things in the interest of bettering myself, to give me something to look forward to each day, to give me a purpose. So for me, losing a little bit of body fat, getting a little bit leaner, looking a little bit better is going to provide that purpose and excitement for me. And I'll be honest, I've been waking up every day at 5 o'clock. If you follow my Instagram stories, I'll post about it occasionally. And just getting up and executing a plan and hitting my macros and my diet throughout the day, I've just had an improvement in mood. That first week when this really hit us, when we just realized like, wow, life is about to change on a scale that few of us have ever seen, right? And probably for a longer period than anybody that has ever experienced, okay? Well, now that's over. This is the new norm. And so with that in mind, I've actually kind of been excited about the change. I've actually been excited to kind of, okay, I'm not going on trips. I'm not traveling. I'm not going to be working outside the house. I'm still doing all my work here with my clients. I'm still doing phone calls and videos and trying to post on Instagram and keeping up with all that stuff. But I've added this element of every day intentionally doing something. So if that excites you, then do it. Don't listen to people on YouTube saying, well, you're going to lose muscle. No, if you know how to train and you know how to eat, you're not going to lose muscle. Muscle loss is not as easy as everyone makes it sound. Yes, you have to find creative ways to train. I did a video a couple days ago, how to train at home with a water jug. And that's 8 pounds, okay? And there's many creative ways to work out. I'm not even gonna make one of those videos because everyone's doing them right now. So the big takeaway, and this is something that I've learned over the years, is that if something's important to you and it's exciting to you, don't take outside influence, okay? Yes, be a reasonable person, but if something is exciting to you and it gets you motivated, then go for it. Don't take no for an answer. Lose body fat. Listen, You don't need to get so lean that you're a miserable person to see your abs. You can diet it off and get lean and feel good. And every single day that you're working towards that goal, it's going to give you a purpose. Why are you eating the way you're eating? Why are you doing your cardio? Why are you finding out like workouts you can do at home and trying to work around this thing? I promise you, when you make these kind of sacrifices and do these things, you come out of this not only with a six-pack. You know, that's just aesthetic. That's just something that you're going to have for a little bit and it looks good for the gram. But the changes that you make as a person when you set a goal and achieve it, those are the changes that are imprinted on your person for the rest of your life. I know a lot of people see like bodybuilding as a sport that's very kind of narcissistic. And for a period of time, it often is, because we're so focused on our physique looking a certain way. But the changes that have happened in my life because I decided to compete in a narcissistic sport like bodybuilding, I promise you, it's had a profound impact on me in so many ways. And so this is why I'm starting a 30-day yoga challenge. I'm doing yoga for an entire month, okay? I've never done yoga in my life. It's one of those things I always wanted to do. You have always wanted abs. Let's do this thing together. You know, you get your abs. I'm going to do my yoga. I'm going to find out if it's good for us. I'm also not going to shave my beard until this thing is over. So I don't know if anybody wants to join me on the Corona beard challenge, but I have the whitest beard. It makes me look 20 years older than I am. I'm only 44, but when I look and I see this, I think, good grief. But I don't care. I'm growing out my beard. So that's it for me today, guys. Yes, you can diet down during this period. Don't let people deter you. Now, if you're stuck at home and you cannot do any kind of resistance training, it doesn't matter what your diet's like. Your muscle's going to atrophy anyway. So while you're dieting, just make sure you're hitting your good macros. And if you need a good set of macros to hit, I have a video, which I'll try to remember to link in the description box or in the first comment, called How to Create a Caloric Deficit. Make sure you're setting your protein at a gram per your goal weight or higher. Make sure you're getting enough fats throughout the day, 20% of your total calories or more, and make sure that the rest of that is made up by carbohydrates, okay? The calorie deficit should do the work along with your cardio. The training should be to build the muscle. Let's go, people. All right, man. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.